Hello and welcome to Todd Rolls Dice, where we have another Necromunda reveal. Again, it's for the Palanite Enforcers. This is reveal 3 in, 8 days? This is pretty cool. They're really spreading this stuff out. So, before we get into this, no vehicles, but who says Horus Heresy is the only thing getting cool new guns? Oh, this is so cool. Grace the Underhive with dedicated Palanite companions to beat back the riffraff. They have Disintegrator guns. Palanite Enforcers brainwashed to kill with Disintegrator guns. Yes, please. And they have the coats as well. I love everything about these. Let's get into this because there's going to be some lore in here. Why does Necromunda have the best models? Every time. Pretty much every time. 99% of the time. The nobles of Necromunda are no strangers to danger. The scions of House Helmar lop off their limbs and suit up to hunt down malformed gene stealers in the depths of Hive Secundus instead of a holiday. But there are still some aristocrats who prefer a quieter life and want nothing more than to stroll the wide, welcoming boulevards of the Underhive as though they own the place, without fear of bullets whizzing around them. That's why when uphivers fancy a wander, they are usually flanked by a pair of very elite and very dangerous Palanite companions. They're really building into that Roman centurion vibe, even with these little bits of extra leather armor around the shoulders. But hey, it works. It works really well. I love this armor. I love the coats. Much like the Enforcer Captain, this pair of professional bruisers each wear a very fashionable overcoat with luxurious fur collars and distinctive helmet plumes. These sartorial upgrades don't come for free, as each companion must undergo extensive psychological conditioning until their mind can countenance no other thought than protecting their masters. Fashion is all about sacrifice. In a firefight, Palanite companions are more than willing to jump in front of a projectile to protect their charge, presumably letting the nobles pick up the tailoring bill and the medical fees. Hopefully. So this is, I'm maybe wrong, I'm assuming this is a new piece of artwork that has been done for these miniatures, and that this will appear in Bastions of Law, but that is just a very nice piece of Necromundan artwork. The art in the Necromunda books is some of the best currently being produced by the Warhammer Studios. Service to the Imperial House nets these brainwashed bodyguards first dibs on the Palanite's armories, which means they get all the disintegration guns. That's right, the very same weapons that were considered too lethal for common use in the Horus Heresy. Yes, please. Here's our advice: don't get caught holding up signs saying "Down with Helmar" if you enjoy having all your molecules bonded together. And they do confirm that this is a pair of Forge World resin miniatures, and the rules will be in the box, but you can also find it in the upcoming Bastions of Law book. More Palanite stuff. I don't know, I think the haunts are probably my favourite just from the sheer insaneness of what that model actually represents. These are a very close second. I mean, all of this Palanite stuff, this whole second wave or reimagining of what the Palanite Enforcers are, is just incredible. I will say two things. We've now had 2 extra articles for Palanite Enforcers with 2 sets of 2 resin characters. We haven't had anything further mentioned about more reinforcements or anything like that. Maybe we're not going to get a new Palanite Enforcers box, which is absolutely fine. It doesn't need a refresh. It's only if they wanted to tie everything together nicely. We also haven't had anything specifically for the Ash Wastes yet. And while this picture does sort of indicate Ash Waste vibes, nothing in this article says anything about them being used in the Ash Wastes. While they can be, you can absolutely take these, but they are very much a bodyguard for strolling the Underhive, let's say. And yeah, I still think we're going to get something else. But I think these models look incredible. Yes, they're resin, which is a bit of a negative, but honestly, when they look this good, I can forgive them being resin. And disintegration guns in Necromunda just sounds beautiful, and I'm thinking of kit bash possibilities for all kinds of other things as well. I love the bodies, I love the coats, they're just really cool models. Let me know what you think in the comments below. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.